Computers have been one of the hottest areas of consumer electronics in recent years, thanks in large part to the tablet computer. And there's been plenty of news here at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, and I'm going to talk with Donna Tapolini, one of our computer experts back in Yonkers. Donna, I think if anything, not only in computing, but one of the big categories for the whole show were these so-called Ultrabooks, as they're often called.
Sure, well, these were a standout category at CES, with Intel expecting something like 75 Ultrabooks to come out over the next year. But the thing that we're waiting to find out with Ultrabooks is how is the price going to be, because that's what really will make them stand out from other thin and light computers.
Manufacturers like Vizio getting into Ultrabooks now, these very thin, very light models, will be less expensive than the Apple MacBook Air, but it was a little frustrating, wasn't it, at this show that we just didn't get all of the pricing we'd like, and maybe these companies are waiting to see what the competing price is?
Yeah, we didn't find out a lot about pricing. You would hope that Vizio, since they offer pretty good deals on TVs, you're also going to get a good deal on their Ultrabooks. And they were one of the first companies to come out with a 15-inch Ultrabook, which is pretty interesting. Hopefully, yeah, the prices will be about where we would like them to be. Samsung released a few Ultrabooks also, for example, and they were in the price range starting about $900.
Is more of those models down where the Toshiba Ultrabooks were $800, $700, maybe even a little bit lower? We'll hope for that later in the year.
Right, especially when more come out.
Right. Let's talk about tablets. Tablets was probably the hottest hardware of last year's CES. Any standout models this time? What was the most interesting tablet to you?
I would think the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7.7. It has a couple of things that make it stand out. First of all, it's got a slightly larger screen than other 7-inch tablets, and that screen is a Super AMOLED Plus screen, which means it's a really bright display. It's got a really good viewing angle, and we thought it looked pretty good. It's also a very thin tablet, and despite that, it's got some ports, including a memory card slot, so you can bump it up from 16 gigabytes of storage to 32. Another interesting one was Sony. They came out with the Tablet P. That's a dual screen tablet. It's got two 5.5-inch screens. You can use them in a variety of ways. For example, you can view a movie on one of the screens and have the controls for the movie on the other, or you can turn it vertically and read it like a book with 2 pages, or you can just look at the entire screen as one large screen.
Yes, that trend to interactivity between tablets and other devices, especially TVs, was really one of the things that it was in a number of places at the show, including Panasonic also, that have a feature where you can flick, media flick they call it, where you can send content from the tablet to the set. When you do that, the tablet itself turns into the controller for that content, your own video, your photo show, your photo slideshow, or whatever.
Right, we've been seeing a few tablets that kind of double as remote controllers for your TV. Sony has a IR blaster built, Samsung, sorry, has an IR blaster built into the Galaxy Tab. Vizio has a new set of TV apps that are going to work with the Vizio tablet as well.
Right. One thing that was interesting for computing, I thought, and it was just about the only news out of the Steve Ballmer keynote, the last one for Microsoft at this show, was that Microsoft is going to add Kinect to Windows in February. So that'll be very interesting to see that motion controller that's been a big hit for gaming move onto computers with all kinds of potential applications, I think, not just gaming. Donna, thank you for sharing your insights, your highlights with us from the show. I'm Paul Reynolds here in Las Vegas at the Consumer Electronics Show for Consumer Reports.